This is Dayana, and I'm Ana Rosa. And this is Mija, let me tell you. A space for growing, healing, and figuring life out as first generation Mexican immigrants. We're doing Spanish or English?
Spanglish.
Spanglish?
We're back.
Estamos
Estamos de regreso.
We've been absent.
Por un poquito de tiempo, sí.
So, the reason we've been absent for a while is because, life has been lifing. There's been life events that have happened that have really caused us to take a pause and kind of reflect on life. And one of them being that my sister-in-law, my husband's sister, passed away. She was a fighter till the end, but unfortunately, she passed away to cancer back in February. She was a beautiful soul. Her laughter, you could, brighten up the whole room. Unfortunately, she left us earlier than we wanted. But she was, Mija, let me tell you, subscriber and watcher, and she really enjoyed watching our show. And she inspired us to kind of continue going and inspired me to, when things get tough, you get tougher, and you fight till the end. And that's something that I will always remember. And we miss her very much. And I know desde el cielo, she's watching us and sending us her blessing to push forward and continue and kind of live through her legacy. Is that what you like? Live through her legacy or live through her teachings and reminders. She, before she passed, she provided a message to the family saying, life is really short. Take the trip you want to take an adventure, take the chance, because when your time comes, you never know, right? So at least you can say that you've lived a life where you've taken all the chances, you've taken all the opportunities, and you took all the trips you wanted to take. And that's something I remember that she shared with the family. And we miss her every day. We miss her laughter. We miss her beautiful soul. But I know that desde el cielo, she's watching over us and is part of this Mija, let me tell you journey too, because she was very encouraging of any opportunities. I remember when I told her we were doing this Mija, let me tell you podcast, and she was really excited about it and really encouraging. And you want to keep those good moments and good memories close to your heart.
And it kind of this year has been rough on our family in different ways. Ana shared about Danielle's experience. Danielle, such a beautiful soul. I remember getting to know her a little bit more for your wedding as a bridesmaid, and we went out and we did so many activities for your bridal shower. And it just, how can you, there are no words to explain such beautiful souls, those that leave impacts in your life for eternity. And she was one of them. A second of someone who left a very, strong imprint in my families, in my, my husband's, my kids, and myself. And I know for you as well and my family. It was we had our dog. I call him my soul dog, Chevy. He was there. We got him the day that my grandfather passed away. So for me, he was my guardian through living through this loss of my grandfather. We weren't able to have dogs in our apartment, so he was our first real dog for my husband and myself. And he was there during the pandemic when my daughter was when I was pregnant from my daughter. He was there. I was working from home. He was my companion, and he was always my shadow. That's what my husband says. Es tu sombra. He follows you everywhere, and he was. And he would see us as a mom and her dad. And, my husband was his dad, and I was his mama. And unfortunately, earlier in January, we had to make the hardest decision of our life that we didn't see come. Well, he was sick already. He had some health problems, but we saw him get it progressed. And so we had to make the most difficult decision in our lives, which was making the decision to to say goodbye to him. But we did it in an honorable way. We did it in our home. Chevy never liked going to the vet, and I said he's not going home in the Rainbow Bridge with the vet. We even if we had to pay a little extra, we didn't care. My kids made a beautiful, beautiful spread of flowers with our flowers for him to lie on, and it's not a for us, Chevy was part of our family. And for us it was a lot of healing they had to go through in order for us to feel ready. And we wanted to keep on giving another doggy our love. And so in early May, we adopted a new dog. His name is Milo. And he's such a wonderful soul as well. So we know that Chevy prepared him well to come to this earth and
To your
join us.
family.
Yes, to come to our family and join us for this adventure called life.
Pero sí, han de pensar, ¿qué andan haciendo estas muchachas afuera?
La
En la
naturaleza.
naturaleza. We're here camping with family. We like to do it every year. It's kind of become a family tradition.
Sí, es muy divertido estar aquí en familia, enjoying the nature, los pajaritos, como pueden escuchar. Estamos en el Lake Cachuma, o en el Cachuma Lake, que se encuentra cerquita del Valle de Santa Inés, en esa área. Es nuestra primera vez campando aquí. Hemos
Sí.
campado en otras partes, pero aquí no.
Hemos campado en López Lake, Santa Margarita, por donde quiera, pero no nos había tocado aquí en Cachuma Lake. Y es muy bonito, ¿verdad? Es que andaba diciendo coma.
Sorry,
Que es muy bonito el lago.
Sí, el lago está muy bonito, está bien tranquilo. El lugar que nos tocó es muy cerquitas al lago, entonces estamos disfrutando de una bella, bella vista. Pudimos traer mis niños, ellos están súper felices de estar libres, entonces, y compartir este tiempo valioso en familia.
Sí, sí es algo que nos han enseñado estos eventos que han pasado este año, es pasar tiempo en familia, aprovechar los momentos que tenemos juntos, hug your loved ones, tell your loved ones que los quieres mucho. Eso es lo que nos ha enseñado, porque la vida es muy corta y hay que aprovechar los momentos que tenemos juntos, porque sí son una bendición. Y creo que también mi coma tiene algunos proyectos que quiera
He
platicar.
comenzado, sí. Recientemente empecé un proyecto el canal es dedicado a motivar y a empujar a personas a salir de su área de confort. Ahorita estamos en los 21 días del reto de En Confianza con Dayana. El canal se llama En Confianza con Dayana. Los invito a que se unan. Estamos por YouTube, TikTok, Facebook y Instagram. Y ahorita muchas personas de diferentes partes, como Ana, desde su casa nos acompaña. Tengo una persona muy especial que desde Madera, de Modesto, perdón, se está uniendo al reto. Y el reto consiste de 21 días de aplicar cosas para la salud, por ejemplo, beber más agua, comer más saludable, tener tiempo para ti misma o mismo, leer y hacer ejercicio. Entonces, son cosas que me puse como meta como para el año nuevo y no se estaban logrando y dije, algo tiene que cambiar. Entonces se formó este canal y dentro de este canal se está llevando a cabo este reto. Las personas pueden comenzar a cualquier momento. Ya estamos en el día 13 hoy del reto. Pero el canal no solamente se trata del reto, hay videos de mi familia con mensaje especial que me gusta compartir para que las personas se den cuenta que todos estamos en un proceso de vida y que se lleven un mensaje muy especial mediante esos videos. No solamente es motivar, sino enseñar con el ejemplo de que todos estamos en ese caminar y que se puede lograr lo que uno se proponga.
Y sí, y para los English speakers, Dayana has started her own channel called En Confianza with Dayana, and she's doing how many days again? 21?
21 days.
21-day
It's a
challenge.
challenge.
Do you want to
Yeah,
explain a little
yeah,
bit in
and
English?
that challenge is about really taking a step back and focusing on health and wellness, and that includes like a holistic approach, which means drinking more water, eating more healthy, having time for yourself that we sometimes don't. As a mom, I sometimes don't. It's really hard to fit that in, and then going to exercise and reading. And were some of my New Year's resolutions, and the year has been going by, and I haven't accomplished that. So I was like, let's incorporate this into the channel. And honestly, it has taught me so much. We're 13 days in, and I've learned so much about myself that I thought I knew myself better. But at every stage of life, you are starting to know your growth or changes. And so this challenge has really taught me a lot that I
Mm-hmm.
am taking with me.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
A lot of self-awareness, and I think that's kind of been a reoccurring theme for us this year. Is just a lot of self-awareness, lot of assessing life and kind of prioritizing what we want to do in life
Yeah.
and things like that. So that's why we're here too, spending time with family y nos trae recuerdos también de Día de Campos.
Muchos recuerdos.
Cuando vivía pues mi mamá en Gracia, mi papá Toño, también con mi mamá Chuy y mi papá José fuimos también varias veces a Día de Campo and eso trae recuerdos too. We would go and have like day picnics with our grandparents in Mexico and this reminds us of that right now, huh?
Yes, you like kind of old school camping, not glamping. So we are really, getting the fire going, cooking. The beautiful thing is we take turns.
Mm-hmm.
Cada quien brings like their own meal. Like
Mm-hmm.
Ana did a great job organizing the family this year. Okay, the meal so that it's not like heavy on one person.
Yeah.
And we enjoy spending time here under the shade. We brought our dogs, they're part of the family too.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just having a good time, just relaxing, disconnecting, and being present with our family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for dinner we have tacos paseados de frijoles, which is brings a lot of memories también when we were in Mexico and like we would just something as simple as a taco de frijol with like heated on some brasas or algo así, like it makes our heart so happy. Something so simple, you know?
Yeah, and it's really tasty. It reminds us of, like you said, like the times where we would be with our grandparents and all our primos and primas and tías and tíos. Um, en el campo, allá en el cerro, that's where we would hang out. And everybody would also pitch in.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody would bring something. Some would bring la salsa, some would bring like totopos, and some would bring like
Las
las
guasanas.
guasanas. And it was just a family gathering and a family event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so kind of we're trying to create that in our own way, in our own family traditions here, and it's a beautiful day, and we're enjoying it with family, and there's no other way that we'd want to spend the weekend, you know, family, food, and good views, and Mother Nature. So
Yeah. What can go wrong, right?
yeah. And just like mi coma Dayana shared, she's started some new projects. I've also kind of wanted to dabble at some new projects, especially this summer. I started kind of looking into becoming a UGC creator and kind of trying different videos for like brands that I feel like I use in my day to day life and kind of creating reviews and my experiences in life too. So if I have a, I've started it, I've started an Instagram called Anna Tries Life, and you can follow me there or on TikTok as well. Like I said, I'm just dabbling at it, learning as I go. It's been kind of a summer project, so I'm not sure how long it'll go, but uh, it's always good to kind of try different things and learn. I'm learning about editing and learning about applying to brand deals and all the things. So I kind of share my story there. So follow along if you'd like to. So you might ask what UGC is. And I had to kind of look it up too. It means user generated content. So basically, brands reach out to you, or you reach out to brands, and you create user generated content. What means, you know, how do you use this product in your day to day life? And I think one of the reasons I kind of wanted to dabble at it is because I feel like the Latino Hispanic population is such a big consumer population, and I feel like sometimes we're not represented in such spaces. So I figured, you know what? I'm proud of being a Latina. I'm proud of being who I am, my cultural background, and I think I can provide a cultural perspective to UGC. So I figured I'd dabble at it and give it a try. We're excited to be back. And Mija, let me tell you, we're excited to try different things. We're dabbling at different things of Mija, let me tell you, too, seeing what kind of works for us and our schedules as well, since we are kind of in the thick of, motherhood and different projects and stuff. So, but we're excited to be back, and we're excited that you guys are still here with us and tuning in.
Just want to say thank you for always being open and welcoming us into your homes through the YouTube.
Thank you for being patient.
Thank you for being patient and being welcoming for us through the process. We understand that life gets real, and when life gets real, sometimes you do have to take a pause, and that's totally okay to take pauses and kind of reconfigure and process losses and new life processes. And so thank you for your patience. We look forward to what this second season brings for us and what we bring to the table. And like always, you're welcome to provide your own suggestions, and we would be happy to do any video regarding any particular thing.
Yeah, and if you want to be a guest speaker, we're always excited to have guest speakers as well. And follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, ¿verdad?
Sí, síganos porque se va a poner buena la cosa.
Sí. Con gratitud, this is Mija.
Let me tell you. Este episodio está dedicado a Daniel. Que en paz descanse, que desde el cielo sigue mirando, Mija. Let me tell you.